Hi guys! I have prepared another satisfying henna application video. This time I'm using Moroccan henna from Henna Sooq. This video is part of my henna series. You can check out other videos on my channel. The first thing that I noticed about this powder is that it's not as finely sifted as Jamila or Red Rush henna that I tried in my other videos. So I'm very interested to see if there is any difference in the application process. Another interesting thing is that this henna powder, it only requires 1 to 2 hours wait time for dye release, which is amazing if you're in a hurry. As always, with all my henna applications, I will be adding aloe vera powder. This will help with moisture, as henna tends to be quite drying on the hair. I'm trying something new this time and adding 2 tablespoons of organic aloe vera powder before I add my hot liquid. And usually I will add aloe vera after dye release. I don't think it will make massive difference, but let's see. I'm mixing both powders well before adding hot liquid of my choice, which is green tea. The main thing with the liquid is that it shouldn't be boiling hot. It needs to be warm to hot so that it doesn't destroy the dye in the henna. I always use pretty hot liquid. Once I start mixing this henna, I can already see some dye release. I can definitely feel that this powder is more grainy in texture. Let me know if it's just me or you have also experienced that with Moroccan henna. I really wanted this video to be kind of slow, so you guys get to enjoy the visuals. Just sit back, relax, have a cup of tea. Do you guys prefer short format videos or longer videos? Let me know in the comments. My little baby Valentine always wants attention. I'm not even allowed to mix henna on my own. I've left my henna to rest for about 2 hours, and here is how it looks now. The top layer is more orange with greener color underneath. The dye release was indeed really fast. I'm so excited to get started. Let's go, guys! So my hair freshly washed. I used the good clarifying shampoo a couple of times and no conditioner. I then brushed my hair out, and I like to part my hair in the middle and kind of start coloring my hair in the middle as well, or should I say on top of my head. You will see that next. I'm trying another new thing this time and adding several drops of rosemary essential oil for extra hair benefits. Always use gloves when coloring your hair with henna, otherwise it will stain your hands. It doesn't last that long on the skin, but might as well try to avoid it. Now you can see what I was talking about earlier. For some reason I always like to start coloring my hair on the top of my head. It's kind of random, but works for me. I forgot to tell you, I bought myself this new coloring brush. It's pink and so pretty. The bristles are very smooth and I find it an overall happy experience using this brush. I try to apply my henna mixture as close as possible to my head, just to make sure that it covers any new grays. By the way, some of you guys asked me, does henna cover grays or are my grays still visible? No, henna doesn't really cover grays, it just makes them orange, and I was under impression that my grays became darker and darker with so many uses of henna. This is how it looks to me when I look in the mirror inside of my house, but I just wanted to make a correction here. When out in the sun, the grays are still very orange. Henna is interesting and it looks different depending on the light situation. So yeah, I still have my grays, not a lot of them. No, henna doesn't solve this problem completely. That is, if you consider it a problem. It's a natural part of aging, isn't it? And for some people, they appear earlier, for some much later. I had my first grey when I was about 18 years old. It will be interesting to see how henna works on my hair years later, when I have more grey hair. Maybe it would be a bit too orangey for me, and I probably would like another solution. Oh, by the way guys, I think instead of doing another video in my henna series, I will probably color my hair black in a month or so. I will use henna and indigo in 2 steps. and most likely make a video out of it to capture the process. What do you think? Okay, so now I'm using cling film to wrap my hair, and I will be leaving it for about 4 hours. What I would like to mention is that it's really important to massage your hair like so, just to make sure that henna really penetrates your hair and gets right to the hair roots. This step is also really important to help an even henna application. So if you missed a spot, this will kind of solve the issue. By the way, even though the mixture was quite grainy, it was still easy to apply with just the tiniest bit of mess. 4 hours later, and I'm ready to wash the henna out. If you're new to henna, this is the only step of the whole process that is really messy, and this is unavoidable. I don't really notice that henna truly stains the bathtub. You just need to make sure everything is rinsed out right away. There is no problem at all. It's easy to forget to wash your henna off the ears and around your hairline, so take extra time to make sure that you thoroughly wash it out. So you just wash it out with plain water, and I also like to use apple cider vinegar as a final rinse, as it's believed to enhance the color of henna. Plus, it makes my hair a little bit softer. I fill up a measuring jug with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I don't really measure, and then I fill the rest of the jug with water. I dip my hair in this rinse, swirl it around, and then pour the rest of it over the top of my hair. Now, my hair has been really dry lately. I have experienced quite a lot of hair shedding, plus some split ends. I find that it's common for me in spring. I do have quite thin hair anyway, and they shed a lot on top of that. This is hereditary, and women in my family have very thin hair. I'm trying to combat this and give my hair volume by using herbs on regular basis. After coloring my hair with henna, I have decided to cut them a little bit. Please don't repeat this at home. I have tried similar methods before, and most of them work for me just fine since I have wavy hair. If you have pin straight hair, it would probably look quite messy. I prefer to cut my hair myself. Using a hairdresser is very expensive. I only ask for a small trim, and they charge a lot for such a basic thing. They use the horrible products and dry my hair with a hairdryer. It's of course looks very good on the day of the haircut, but after first wash my hair looked terrible and in need of rescue. And now to the most exciting part, the results. 2 days later, I washed my hair properly with a really moisturizing shampoo and conditioning treatments to really bring back the moisture. I let my hair dry naturally. I'm very pleased with the results. This particular henna powder didn't dry out my hair that much, but of course moisturizing treatment will really benefit your hair after using henna. You just need to wait 2 to 3 days and not use any shampoo or conditioner. When filming the results, I just couldn't get over the fact how great my hair felt, so shiny and bouncy. In terms of color, it has given my dark brown hair a little red tint. I found that with Red Rush, the color was a bit more vibrant, but to be honest, it's so hard to tell right now. I think that if you have dark hair like me and color with henna regularly, the color just becomes deeper and deeper with every use, to the point that the difference is barely noticeable. My main reason for using henna is to condition my hair, make them stronger, reduce hair shedding, and overall, henna is just such an amazing and healing herb for the hair. You just need to make sure that you don't use it way too often. Also to cover the grays, of course, but like I said, henna will turn grays into orange highlights, which is okay for me at this stage. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I really wanted to bring you a very thorough henna application video. If you have any questions, do leave them in the comment section, and see you in my next video.